Hey everybody, welcome back to KOTOR, the greatest game ever made, with me, the worst person to ever play KOTOR. It's been like 5 days since I played this, and I have a terrible memory, so I don't actually remember what I did. But Bastor is here, which makes me realize that we just got Bastor back, which is a huge deal because Bastor is incredibly strong straight away. Before we go out there, we're going to talk to people. I usually talk to people either, you know, in their little areas or on the not the Endar Spire, so the Ebon Hawk. I don't like doing it in the middle of the missions, because, you know, I don't like just standing around doing nothing when I could be doing something. So, all the conversations are always going to happen in there.
Sometimes people don't understand. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Tars. I was just a kid, only 5. But I remember the trip, if you could call it that. We were stuffed inside a packing crate in a starfreighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know?
You were stowaways?
I don't know the whole story. I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know. The only way to get off the planet was to smuggle ourselves out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals. Well, maybe my brother was. See, this is why I don't like to talk about it. It makes Griff sound worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always looked out for me.
Well, what kind of problems did your brother have?
He gambled and drank, and he was always borrowing money for his latest get-rich-quick scheme. But he had a good heart, you know? He taught me how to survive, showed me how to slice into a computer security system, how to get inside a locked building without the entrance codes, and how to spot a wealthy mark for a quick shell game.
Sounds like he was nothing but a petty criminal.
Hey, you don't know what it's like. You need those skills here in the lower city. Griff did right by me. I really miss him since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. He promised me he would.
Well, Griff doesn't sound like he's big on keeping promises.
Why do you gotta go putting my brother down like that? That's just mean. Besides, it wasn't his idea to leave. He fell in with a bad crowd. It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he went.
What are you talking about? What happened?
I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need?
No, nothing. Never mind.
Okay, have it your way.
What a weird child. Zalbar. I would like to know a little more about you, Zalbar. You don't trust me? Well, you'll have to tell me more eventually. Maybe we'll talk later then.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Is this a good time to ask you more questions?
I guess I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary?
Answer the damn questions already!
Pretty snappy with the orders, are we? Okay, you got it. Sir, let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective.
Why ask me? I don't see a point.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
I don't see that
enough
point.
Men lose their lives needlessly during the Mandalorian Wars. It's difficult to see that happen all over again. We lost the ship and a lot of good people, and for what? In the hope that the Jedi powers would save us somehow? Not that Bastila had much of an opportunity to act. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
Why? Are you accusing me of something?
Not at all. I just think it's a bit odd that someone who got added to the crew roster at the last minute just happens to be one of the survivors.
Are you implying I had something to do with the crash?
No. Well, maybe. Don't get me wrong, it just seems odd that someone Bastila's party specifically requested to transfer aboard happens to survive.
It doesn't make any difference. Go ahead and be paranoid.
I'm not trying to be paranoid. It's just that I learned a long time ago that something which looks like a coincidence probably isn't. Especially when the Jedi are involved. The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value, however, and I hate surprises.
What do you mean by surprises?
I mean, I have to expect the unexpected, just to be safe.
Fine. Let's just get back to something important then.
Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things?
You haven't heard the last of me from this. The last of me from this. The last from me on this. God damn.
I just want to get going.
We have no coffee in our house. That's what I'm putting that up to.
How can I help?
You want to talk to me about something?
I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taurus. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces.
Before we rescued you, you mean?
I managed to free myself, as I recall. In fact, if I hadn't been there, Brezhik and his thugs might have killed you in that fight. It's probably more accurate to say that I rescued you.
Bitch! You didn't escape until the Black... Damn it. You didn't escape the Black Vulcans until we arrived, as I recall.
I'll admit that I probably wouldn't have been able to free myself if not for the brawl after the swoop race. I guess I should thank you for that, at least. Actually, your presence at the swoop track is what I'm curious about. It couldn't have been an easy task to find me there, yet somehow you managed. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulcan prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taurus swoop champion. That's quite a resume.
I'm pretty goddamn cool. And rescued the damsel in distress. Don't forget that.
Yes, well, I hardly consider myself a damsel in distress. I'm a member of the Jedi Order, after all. But I won't deny you've impressed me with what you've done. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. The Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force.
I think you're underestimating us non-Jedi.
Perhaps, but the Force works through all of us to some degree or another. There are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success. Though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is...
Well, be glad I'm Force-sensitive or I couldn't have rescued you.
Ah, yes, the rescue again. Very well, for what it's worth, I concede the point to you. You rescued me from Brezhik, and yet we're still stuck here on Taurus. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
Alright, well, I'm getting out of here. Screw you guys, I'm going home. Alright, so... obviously I'm going to take Bastille because she's a new one. I'd like to take Zalbar as well. Because then we'll have some close range and some long range. Because, I mean, let's be honest, why would anyone want to use Karth? What do you want? Me? I want nothing. I love how my character is already so evil. He's got like that Dracula level skin, where it's so pale that it just has to be makeup. Thanks for the message. I'll go meet him in the cantina. Speaking of patience, I have a lot of patience, but you speak a whole bunch more than you need to. Alright, so, while we're here, we will go over to Bastila. Alright, so Bastila's biggest strength is going to be her... Well, she's going to be a melee character. She's also got, you know, her force powers. So I'm going to focus on strength, constitution, and wisdom. She doesn't need anything else. Crank that up. We'll crank up the wisdom now. We'll get wisdom to 15. Wait, hold on. She's a Jedi Sentinel. Jedi Sentinel gets a decent mix of both of them, doesn't she? Oh, well, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Treat injury, because we're going to be using her force power for, you know, health regeneration a whole bunch. Oh, she's also got the stun droid, which is pretty good. I think she should have 3 levels. I might be wrong. Treat injury again. And her powers. I don't want burst of speed. What can I use? Since I'm going to focus on the dark side powers for me, we'll put on Force Valor, because I don't really use any of the buff force powers a lot, but I think for this playthrough I'll mainly focus on Bastila as a support Jedi. May as well put it into that. Alright. Feats, Force Immunity, Stun, and Night Sense. What does Night Sense do? I don't actually remember. Night Sense. Furthering their connection to the Force, the Jedi gains an additional sensitivity to the actions of others in combat. This feat grants +4 defense and is always active. See, that's super good. Advanced Jedi Defense, we'll throw that on for her. Powers, and now we can give Cure, which is the best power early game for any character, really. We'll go over here. Obviously she's going to have a lightsaber. What would be good for her? Fortitude? I mean, the power belt helps a bit. We'll give her the power belt. Why not? And then... Oh, she can't wear them. That's right, she doesn't have any armor thing. Because you can only put Jedi robes or clothing on her. Unless, of course, maybe we'll put a feat... Does she even have them? We'll see later. We'll put a feat into armor and give her some better armor later on. And no, I'm not taking her clothes off. I'm a gentleman. Vibro double blade. 1 to 10, 3 to 12. We'll put on the blaster for now. That's better than what we got. All of Brejik's... Doesn't Brejik's boat have a dexterity? Oh, so that'd be good for the blaster. I mean, yeah, for now, I guess that's what we got. So what we'll do is we'll save there real quick. Okay, and now we're gonna head out, and we are going to... Oh no, I completely forgot I skipped this in the first time, so when we come back, he fucks with us. I don't care. I don't care. Yes, I know about you take forever. I'll see what you've got for sale, but only because I want med packs. How many do I have? 6. I don't even need med packs at the moment. Why do I talk to this guy? Ooh, light repeating blaster. We don't need any of that. I mean, we'll take the spikes, because why not? And we'll take the parts, because why not? Because you need a whole bunch of those. But apart from that, screw you, I'm out of here. That's her. So there's also a bounty that I genuinely do not remember. It's the guy that you run into some apartment, and you know he's like, and because of that, he asks you to give him a permacrete detonator so you can fake his death. And I genuinely do not remember where that was, because I'm pretty certain I've checked everything.
If times weren't so tough, I'd give you a discount, seeing as how you're a big celebrity and all. But with the Sith occupation, I can barely afford to keep the doors open.
Let me see what you've got for sale.
Because of the Sith quarantine, I haven't...
You better have something good, bitch. Should I get that? Is that better than what I've got? 6 + 4. I mean, why not? It's bright red, suits my Sithiness. A Chani Ritual brand, 3 to 13. Oh, buy that as well, why not? What can we sell? We'll sell the 3 military suits, because we don't need any of those. We'll sell that because nobody else was using it. We'll sell one of the blaster rifles. Oh, they don't go for anything, that's a shame. Stimulants. I should probably use stimulants at some point as well. Nah, that's good enough. That's good enough for now. Alright, so let's see if my money was well spent. 7264. Oh, that's way better. Oh man, he looks so cool. There we go. Christia. Alright, so is there anyone in here? Oh, there. Yeah, there's Candace.
I saw you in the swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for.
What are you talking about?
My name's Candace Orda. I work for Davik Kang in the exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them. And I have nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand. But lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised. I don't like getting cheated. So I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet.
Why are you telling me this?
I've got a plan to escape Taris, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
You don't need to ally yourself with this person. We should move on while we can.
I ain't
Bastila,
talking to you.
cool your shit,
I'm talking
alright?
to your friend, aren't I? I saw you win that swoop race and started thinking, anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns.
Why should I help you?
Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk.
How am I supposed to get inside the military base?
Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall. Just tell her Candace sent you, and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base.
Won't Davik get mad if I take his droid?
Davik paid for the droid, but I'm the guy he put in charge of the mission. He won't care how I come up with those codes. Normally I'd do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's why I need you.
Okay, Candace, you've got a deal.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising.
Oh
This
my
may be
god.
exactly what we need.
I'm going
If
to
I knew
leave
she was going to put
Yellow
2 cents in every time we'd meet someone, I never would have brought her back.
this rocket.
I would have left her in that damn cage. Girl on two fingers.
Unit tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gerlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, two combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Gerlon Two Fingers.
Yeah, I'm pretty great. How you doing?
And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again, is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan.
Oh, shit. Pew!
And to nobody's great surprise, Deadeye is down again. Don't worry, folks. He's just unconscious. As usual, our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner, Gerlon Two Fingers.
Yay! I'm Gerlon. Alright, sweet. I'm sorry, human. The betting window is closed. No more fights right now. People are sick of seeing the same duelists all the time. It's bad for business. My name is Azure. I organize all the duels here. We need a new phase in the dueling game, human. Maybe you want to step into the duel ring. It can be a highly profitable venture. I'm gonna skip your shit. I might be interested. What's in this for me? I can arrange for you to fight in the duel ring. If you win, you get the standard contract, 10% of all wages. And don't worry, nobody dies in the duel ring anymore. Death matches are real now. Most fighters in the duel ring use vibroblades or stun sticks because the ring's pretty small, but a few of the duels use blasters. Use whichever you prefer. The duel ring has energy suppressor fields to make sure nobody dies. Weapons are limited so they hurt, but don't kill. And we've got a medic droid in case of serious injuries. Are you interested? I'll do it, but I want more than 10%. You're joking, right? If I pay you more, then everyone wants more. No, you get the same as all the others, 10%. That's my final offer. Okay, I'll do it. Good. No blood for the ring, but you need a nickname, like Ice or Deadeye or Twitch. Good nicknames make people bet more, What's a good name for you? You're an off-worlder, you're new here, people won't recognize you. I know! From now on in the duel ring, you'll be known as the Mysterious Stranger. The Mysterious Stranger. I like it. The Mysterious Stranger is a perfect name for you. You've got no past, no history. Makes you seem like you have some big dark secret. People like that. Makes them bet more. You ready for a duel now? You want to step into the ring right away? I'll set you up with Deadeye Duncan to start. I'll tell you the rules if you're ready. Yeah, I'm ready for a duel. Yes, you fight and people bet and I make money. It's all good. Only one rule. Nobody dies. Your opponent goes down, you don't finish them off. Death matches are illegal now. You knew this, so I'll start you off easy. You get to fight Deadeye Duncan. Are you ready to go into the ring now? Yeah, let's do it. Oh man, switching those two voices is gonna hurt me a whole bunch.
Your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. You've seen him lose night after night after night, but this time he's after fresh meat. In this corner, I give you Deadeye Duncan.
Oh, he's brought out a vibroblade. I'm gonna blast the shit out of his toes.
Newcomer to the terrace dueling scene, emerging from the shadows with no history, no past, and no name. The Mysterious Stranger.
I boiped it. Alright. What's up, Dunkino? There we go, that was pretty easy.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! But really, are any of us surprised? Deadeye losing isn't news. You have to do better than that to impress us, stranger.
But yeah, you gotta understand, I'm pretty swell. There we go. And now we're gonna... I usually save after each one of these. Just in case I die in the next one. I usually don't die up until I get to like Twitch, but for the most part I do pretty well. Good fight, good fight. People like you, mysterious stranger. They bet a lot when you fight. Makes me happy and rich. I always pay my debts. You won, so you get paid. 10% of the purse. That was the deal. Here's your credits. You come see me again when you're ready to fight. I was 100 credits. Ah, mysterious stranger. I knew you'd be back. They all come back. You fought well last time. Wait, hold on. It's the exact same thing that he said to me before. You want to step into the ring now? Are you ready to prove yourself against the best duelists in Taris? I'm ready for a duel. You handled Duncan pretty well, I think. I think you're ready to fight Girl on Two Fingers. Just remember, Girl uses blasters in the ring sometimes. You ready to step onto the arena? Yeah, let's do it.